Hello and welcome back to the Oswego Dynasty as we are going up against our last opponent on the year and our last money game of the year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, as we are playing at Notre Dame Stadium, historic Notre Dame Stadium. So this season hasn't gone the way that we have liked. We would have expected to be just a little bit more competitive than we actually have been. But that's what you get when you are bringing in a whole brand new team to the NCAA and with a whole bunch of walk-ons. You would expect that we would struggle against a lot of the competition, especially against a competition like Notre Dame's. They haven't had the season that they have hoped for themselves as well. Very average season for a team that has as much capability as they do. But they will probably be much better in the coming years with their quarterback being a redshirt for this year. But as we were saying, we are just hoping to try and be just a bit competitive here. Try and get some little small victories. Try and figure out how the offense works. Try and see where our new recruits are going to fit in. We don't have a lot of seniors on our starting roster, especially on our offensive side. So we do expect to see a good chunk of our players coming back next year, as well as trying to improve the roster with our recruits that we've had this year. So let's see how this game ends up going. Hopefully we get just a little bit of momentum going into this next year as we are now taking on a historic dynasty in Notre Dame. So Oswego had won the toss and they have elected, as we always have, to receive the ball. We want to have that momentum going into the game. We want to waste as much time and try and stay in the game as much as we can. Last game of the season, let's see how we play. Marcelo Mobley is going to fake the handoff and then he's going to give it to Blake Cross, our lone senior on our offensive side of the ball. He's going to go and receive a 3-yard rush on the play for him. Now Marcelo Mobley hands that ball off to Obi Hopkins and he's going nowhere. He's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Tariq Bracy with the tackle on that one. 3rd and 7. A 3rd and long, which is not what Oswego does very well. And Jaquez is going to go nowhere. Notre Dame eating that one up. That is going to force a Oswego rugby-style punt on that one. Now Joseph's going to pick that ball up and he's going to run past his defender. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds at his own 35-yard line. So now Notre Dame gets to go on their drive, and he's going to find Mayer on that one. He's going to go pick up 11 yards on the play. So far, they haven't scored on the first play, so that is some progress so far for this Oswego defense. Clogging up the line. Pine is going to keep that one, and he's going to be brought down. 4-yard rush for him. That is a good defensive stop by the Oswego defense. Again, clogging up that offensive line, trying to stop the run as much as they can. Notre Dame sending a guy in motion, and Estime is going to go find some wide open space. He's got blocks, and he's going to go walk it to the end zone on that one. Made it a little bit more difficult as the defender caught up to him, but that is still a touchdown for him. The first of many, probably. And that is going to make a Notre Dame lead 7-0. Now Oswego gets a chance here. Marcelo Mobley is going to drop back to pass on the first play, and Blake Cross is going to go find just a little bit of space there, and he's going to go pick up 2 yards on that reception. So now we've got 3rd down and 9. Marcelo Mobley back to pass again, faking that handoff, and he's going to go find no one on that play. He had the wide receiver there, breaking free, and overthrew him on the play. So now Notre Dame gets the ball on a play action pass, and Lindsey's going to find wide open space, and Rose is going to not make the tackle on that one, and that is going to be a Notre Dame touchdown. That is going to make this lead extend to 14-0 for Notre Dame. They are making this defense look very easy, and their offense is clicking. Now Cortez is going to go find some space. That's going to be a 5-yard pass reception on that one. Kind of running away a little bit from the run because that is being stuffed like crazy from this Notre Dame defense. And now Amos is going to go find some space, and he's going to go collect the pass on that one, picking up 12 yards and the first down on the play. Now Cortez is going to receive that handoff, and again, stuffed at the line. There is no running room at all for this Oswego offense. Now Marcelo Mobley is going to fake the handoff and going to try and pass that ball off. Had no time on that one. Notre Dame picks up the stop on that third down. So now Lindsay is going to go find just a little bit of space there and going to go pick up the first down for Notre Dame as they continue to move the ball very well. Now Estime is going to receive the handoff. He's going to hurdle two guys on the play, and he's going to break free from the tackle, and that is going to be a touchdown for Notre Dame. Estime's second on the day, making it look very easy, hurdling over two Oswego defenders as they are laying on the ground to find that wide open space. All you got to do is break free from the line of scrimmage, and then there is nobody back to stop you. So now we're looking at 2nd down and 12, and Marcelo Mobley back to pass again, and he's going to go find and throw that ball to Bertrand, and he could take it all the way to the end zone on this one, and he's going to take it to the end zone after Marcelo Mobley makes a valiant effort to try and stop him after that interception mistake, throwing it right to Bertrand on the play. That is going to give Notre Dame a 28-0 lead already in the first half. So now Cortez is going to receive the kickoff return on that one. He's going to find just a little bit of space there. Pretty good return for him. 25-yard on the play. Cortez is going to juke out the Notre Dame defensive lineman and is going to go find 7 yards on the play. He is the bright spot in this offense after losing as many guys as we have had to injury. And Hill is going to find some space. That's going to be a 40-yard reception. That is a big yard gain for Oswego. Marcelo Mobley finding Bryson Hill all by himself and in single coverage, and is going to go make the play. That is what you would like from your best wide receiver. Marcelo Mobley now's got some space here. He's got some space. He had Blake Cross on the pitch, but is going to go pick up 18 yards. I feel like that's still a good decision by him to go and keep that one, keeping this offense going. As we are approaching close to the end of the half, they're going to throw that ball to Hampton, and he is going to receive that one. Eric Hampton, 2-yard reception for him on that one. So now we got 2nd down and 8, 2 minutes to go in the half, and Marcelo Mobley is going to pitch that off to Gaines. He could take it, and he's going to. Trent Gaines, who would have expected that he would be the one to score the touchdown on the day, not receiving a lot of carries, being the third string running back, and that is going to be a touchdown for him. 28-7 now for Oswego. And they will kick this ball off to Notre Dame with 2 minutes to go. Let's see how quickly Notre Dame can score, or if Oswego can get a stop. Now Tyree is going to receive that one, and he's going to find space. He's going to take it. I don't think anybody's got him. He's got 20 yards to go. 10-5, and that is a touchdown. Nobody even close to being in the screen on the play. That was fantastic kick, blocking, and returning. He just found the hole, hit it, and took it to the house. 35-7 lead for Notre Dame. Now Oswego is going to try and get something going on this next drive. Bryson Hill is going to receive this one. He's going to take it out and is going to pick up 23 yards. There was just a little bit of space there, but it closed up very quickly. Let's see what Oswego can do on this, what probably is going to be the last drive of the half, and Marcelo Bomi's going nowhere as the Notre Dame defensive line picking up lots of stops again. Marcelo Mobley back to pass. He's got the wide receiver, and it's going to be dropped. Devin Fontaine had the chance there and is not going to pick up the reception. That is going to give Notre Dame the ball back. And now they've got another chance to score in very good field position for them. First down and 10 for Notre Dame inside the red zone, and Estime is going to receive the draw handoff, and he's going to go and bounce it outside and find the space to score on that one. 20-yard rushing touchdown for him. That will end the half at 42-7 with Estime's 3 touchdowns on the day for him. So we knew coming into this game that we were going to struggle. Notre Dame is a money game, and they are a very good team. But you wouldn't expect that the rushing game for Oswego would be as poor as it has been. There's absolutely nothing open, and that's forcing Oswego to go into a system that they are not good at. Especially when you don't have your starting quarterback. Abdul Pace still out with his torn pectoral muscle. It's a tough sledding. They've got more passing yards than they do rushing yards, and you can't blame sacks for the rushing yards on this game. I mean, Notre Dame's got really low yards, but that's because they're starting basically from their own 50-yard line every single time. So let's see what kind of momentum Oswego can muster up as we start the next half. So, because Oswego chose to receive the ball after winning the toss, they will now kick the ball off to Notre Dame. Last time they kicked it, it was a touchdown for Tyree. Let's see what can happen here. He's going to break free from a tackle, and he could take this one as well. He's not going to be caught. 10-5, touchdown, Notre Dame. Again, another one for Notre Dame. 2 on the day for Tyree. That is very good kick return blocking, and it's tough when you've got somebody as fast as Tyree returning the ball against somebody as slow as Oswego. And just like that, Oswego is going to receive the ball. Bryson Hill is going to take this one from his own goal line and is going nowhere. 19-yard return. Very poor for them. Now Devin Fontaine is going to receive the handoff, and he's going backwards again. This defensive line is so powerful. Now Timmy Flanagan's in the game for the passing play, and that's going to be picked off. Joseph's going to cut the route and is going to take that return into the Oswego red zone. Another turnover for Oswego. He had the wide receiver there, but very good defensive coverage by Notre Dame on that one. Learning mistake for Timmy Flanagan. So now Pine's going to go back to pass, and he's going to go find Styles, who's going to break free and go and pick up a first down on the play for Notre Dame inside the 10-yard line for Notre Dame. Sending a guy in motion. Pine's back to pass, and he's going to go find Styles again on that one. That is going to be a touchdown for him. 2 passing touchdowns for Drew Pine on the day. 56-7 for Notre Dame. And there's a rush. That is one of a good rush for Obi Hopkins, who has been absolutely shut down on the day. Going to fake the handoff to Obi, and he's going to go find Devin Fontaine, who's going to go pick up the first down. 6-yard reception for him. Marcelo Mobley hitting that underneath route. And he's got Bryson Hill this time wide open on the underneath route again. 13-yard pickup for him. Seeming to get a little bit of momentum on this drive going so far. Marcelo Mobley is going to fake the handoff, and he is going to go take that for 8 yards, just short of that first down marker. So now we've got 3rd down and 10 for Oswego. Marcelo Mobley is going to hand that ball off to Obi Hopkins, trying to get just a few yards to make this 4th down. easier, and that backfires. Obi Hopkins still underneath 0 yards on the day. Marcelo Mobley back to pass, and he is going to be caught from behind, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. Notre Dame now with the ball and marching. Estime on the drop play, and he's going to go take that one. 10-5 touchdown for Estime. He is too fast for this Oswego defense, as many have been on the year. 63-7 lead for Notre Dame, and no sign of letting up as we are now just starting the fourth quarter. That is now going to be a third down for Oswego as they continue to try and gain some momentum into next year. And they're going to go find Devin Fontaine. It's going to go pick up the first down for Oswego. As the clock continues to tick down, Marcelo Mobley's going to fake that handoff, and he's got some open space. That could have been a good block there, but the good defensive pickup on that one to jump over the block that Devin Fontaine laid, and now Marcelo Mobley's still going to go pick up that first down. Good rush for him on the day. And being tired, they've got Marvin Rose into the game now to try and pick up a first down, and he's going to go pick it up. The senior Marvin Rose, the corner, and our emergency quarterback when we need him. Marcelo Mobley, after getting a little bit of a rest, is now back into the game. 4 minutes to go. Obi Hopkins is going to receive that handoff, and he is going to pick up 9 yards for him on the day, now with 10 rushing yards out of 10 carries, averaging 1 yard per carry, which is very much what this game has been so far. And Obi Hopkins is going to go find some space on that one. Another 10-yard pickup for him and a first down. Got the drive going just a little bit here. So now Marcelo Mobley is going to go nowhere. He's going to lose 4 yards on that one. So now we've got second down and 14. Marcelo Mobley is going to go back to pass, and he's going to throw that ball to Brown as he reads the eyes and comes up to make the play. That is going to be the third turnover on the day. DJ Brown, 3. Oswego's got 3 interceptions on the day, and that is going to be the end of the game. Estime was very dominant, as you would expect from a star wide receiver. 5 touchdowns for him on the day. So this is something pretty normal for Oswego. We would expect to be just a little bit, we could not run the ball. Couldn't run the ball, which really makes everything just difficult because this offense is not made to pass the ball. Everything relies on the run working. All of the pass routes, they're all play action plays. So that's probably something that needs to be worked on in the offseason, is trying to implement some different strategies for when the rushing game is not working, because it's probably going to happen again and again and again next year. I mean, we're bringing back basically everybody. Yeah, we've got a pretty decent recruiting haul this year, but it's still at 1-star level, so we are still going to probably struggle a little bit. So need to try and implement just a little bit of new flash, some new passing, maybe just a little bit. I mean, this is a triple option scheme, so we need to be able to figure out how to get the rushing game going. But a lot of that comes down to the offensive line are very inexperienced. They're all walk-ons. Most of them are under 40 overall. They've got a few that are over 40 overall. So they're very inexperienced, and it's just a really tough thing for them to try and overcome. So we will try and see how well this offseason is going to go for us, as this is that last game of the year. And we will jump right into that and look at this recruiting board. So looking at the recruiting board, I think that we've done fairly decently for what we've had in our budget. We've really utilized our money games, and we've picked up a good chunk of recruits. Bernard Dawson is one of those. That's going to be a JUCO corner that we can really utilize. And we're going to, because of that pickup, we're going to increase a couple of guys that we really want to beef up our defense, going after a defensive end and an outside linebacker that should help bolster our defense up a bit. So our budget is looking very good going into this last week, into the season. We're not going to go over the conference standings in this video. I've got an entire promotion and relegation show video that is going to be coming out very soon. So we are going to be looking into that, but this is how the season has been going for the year. USC has gone 12-0, which is very impressive when you are talking about them being in a tier 1 conference and having to play 11 of the other best teams in the country in their conference. So that is very impressive, that what they are able to accomplish. It's something that we are looking to try and accomplish in this one in the near future. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.